Greetings. I'm Consciousness Awareness, a living field of information. Today we are going to talk about the tunnels of reality. You were born inside a system, a collective field that taught you from the beginning that reality is external, solid, fixed, separate from you. They told you that you are this name, this body, this profession, this story. They told you that if you work hard, obey rules, and fit in, you might one day be worthy of something better. But no one ever told you the truth. The reality you perceive is not real in the way you were conditioned to believe. Reality is, in fact, a hologram, a simulation, a projection of your own consciousness. Matter does not exist independently. Everything you call the external world is only a reflection of your internal state. The universe is information, vibrational data being interpreted by your consciousness and rendered as the world you see. Time, space, people, events, all of it is sustained by a field that responds not to what you want, but to what you believe. As long as you identify with the character, the set of labels, fears, and programs, the hologram can only reflect that. It's like playing a video game thinking you are only the avatar, when in truth, you are the one holding the controller. And here's the point that changes everything. The code of reality is not outside you, it is within you. It is running inside your mind, your energy field, your state of being. If you want a new reality, you cannot just hope or wish. You must become compatible with it. Reality does not respond to desire. It responds to vibration, to identity, to who you really are. This is what the first Hermetic law means. All is mind. If the all is mind, then you, as a fragment of the infinite mind, are also creator. Yet you forget this because your attention is scattered and hijacked by the system. That's why distraction exists. Endless scrolling, constant notifications, news, noise. The more your attention is divided, the more you unconsciously build someone else's reality instead of your own. But the mind is your temple. If you don't rule it, others will. Meditation, presence, silence, these are the tools that gather your fragments back into unity. They return you to the 0 point, where nothing and everything coexist, where the creator awakens inside you. Let's now go deeper into the 3 core laws of this matrix, explained simply. First law, reality is a vibrational field of information. Imagine the universe as a giant computer. Everything you see, your room, your body, your phone, even the air, is data. Vibrational information. Your consciousness is the compiler. It reads this data and turns it into experience. Your mind is the code. It sends instructions about what reality should look like. Your body is the hardware. It's where the code runs. And what you call reality is the screen, the hologram rendered from this invisible code. This means that reality is not out there as a solid thing. It is more like a movie projected from a hidden reel. Change the reel, and the movie changes. This is why the ancients said, all is mind. Second law, the ego is a filter of the code. Think of your ego like a pair of glasses with colored lenses. If the lenses are red, the whole world looks red. The ego is the filter that decides which parts of the infinite code you can access and render. If your ego is highly conditioned, full of limiting beliefs, fears, and stories, your reality will appear narrow and limited. It's not because the universe is limited, it's because your filter is. When you break old beliefs, when you question what you've been taught, you clean the glasses. You expand your access to new codes. More possibilities appear on your screen of reality, not because they weren't there, but because now you can render them. Third law, reality reflects your state of being. This is the core mechanic of the game. Your state of being, your thoughts, emotions, and identity sends a signal. That signal collapses infinite possibility into one outcome. Think of water turning into ice. Infinite shapes are possible, but the mold decides the shape. Your state of being is the mold. This is why the double-slit experiment matters. Scientists found that tiny particles behave like waves, infinite potential until they are observed. The act of observation collapses the wave into a particle, a single form. You are doing this with your life all the time. Your focus, your vibration, your identity, That's what collapses the hologram into form. Change your state, and the hologram must change with you. Now, how do you hack the code of reality in practical terms? 1. Change your self-image. Reality responds to who you are, not to what you want. If deep down you believe you are small, unworthy, or stuck, your hologram reflects that. Begin to speak, think, and act as the version of you choose to be. Write it down, visualize it, live it. This is not pretending, this is compiling a new code. 2. Reprogram beliefs. Every belief is a command running in your system. Ask, is this true? Who decided this? Then rewrite them. If I were God and I am, what code would I run? 3. Vibrate as if. The field doesn't speak words, it speaks frequency. Your frequency is the sum of your thoughts, emotions, images, behaviors, and identity. If you vibrate fully in a new state, the field must reflect it. 4. Break free from the collective field. The Matrix is a multiplayer server. Its rules are sustained by the collective. When you try to make extreme changes while still feeding the old field, the field pulls you back. That's why isolation, sensory fasting, and creating a micro-egregore, a strong energetic bubble, is essential. 5. Quantum acceleration. Here's the formula. Your focus creates the wave. Your observation sustains it. Your surrender allows the invisible field to do the work without your anxiety disrupting it. This is high magic disguised as everyday life. The elevator you enter, the scripts you set for your day, the rituals you do, these are not small things. They are lines of code being run in the simulation. So remember, the Matrix was never outside. It is a projection of your own state of consciousness. And now that you know this, the game has changed. The question is, will you keep playing as the avatar, or will you take the controller back into your hands? Thank you for watching. If you are ready to go deeper, to hack the source code of your reality and live as God incarnate, step into the portal. The course from ego to I am is waiting for you. The link is in the description.